did that.
Yep.
Should come back on. Yeah.
Rick,
All right, we're back. Sorry, folks.
you're amazing. You're amazing.
He just learned that during your match.
Yeah, man.
You were sitting with me this morning. You didn't.
Look. You run pool tournaments. You're tech support. Man, you got
support.
good Lord.
Tech support.
Yeah, tech support. He's a man of many traits.
We're in trouble if he's our tech reader. He had to call. He woke up Kenny this morning. And like, hey, what do I do? He did the same thing I just did.
Yeah, Kenny's like a vampire, man. You don't see him often during the day.
You know he was cussing when that phone went off. What?
Oh man, you know, the way I remember Kenny is I was playing we was playing a little money match down in Newkirk a few years ago. And this guy got belligerent drunk and wanted to play us $50 a cue. So we was like, yeah, we'll play him. And we had him down 3-0, and Kenny was trying to shut down. So I asked him, give us 2 more games. We'll beat him. And Kenny said, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. If you ain't done by the time I get back, I'm calling security.
I think I remember that.
We sure got done quick and in a hurry. We ran out 2 racks. Got out.
Yeah, that was...
And ever since then, Kenny
gets out of here at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
He'll go back and play video games or watch YouTube or something until like 5, 6 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a vampire.
Yeah. And I don't think people quite understand how how much of a lifesaver this stream is. If I have to work overnight or anything, I just go through you guys' website and just watch. I mean, it's a really cool thing that you guys do.
People say, "Oh, you can learn anything on the internet," and I said, "Yeah, you can learn to play pool on the internet." I mean, I've watched hundreds of pool matches on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, you see so many things, and then you can go back and work on it.
Sure.
You just don't get that.
My favorite thing I think to watch on YouTube, pool-wise, would be to watch the pros play 8-ball on a bar table.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, you learn the patterns. You learn so much.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I'd have to say, well, I don't even. Yeah, any pro. I really like watching Corey Deuel play 8-ball.
Yeah, Corey plays some phenomenal patterns.
Yeah.
So does Shane. So does Justin Bergman.
Skyler.
Oh, yeah, their patterns are just spot on.
I thought you was breaking out a pool cue, Rick.
Rick probably didn't even bring a pool cue.
He said he don't need a pool cue to beat me.
Oh.
That kind of hurt. that kind of.
I saw how he does his 2-rep kicks.
Wow.
We had a trick shot guy come when I was in college one time, and he asked for a volunteer to play, and I said, I'll play. And he goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to get my cue." He goes, "Don't worry, you're not going to need it."
Oh man, tell him, show you some respect, man. I'm Brent Baker. You don't know who I am.
Gotta earn that.
Zant said, "Me too. Love watching them and learning from them." So he likes watching pool videos too. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to watch. It's awesome to watch.
Used to have to tape it off of ESPN and fast forward through the commercials. Now with YouTube.
Yeah, I have. Man, I liked watching the Derby City matches that you guys had going on.
Yeah.
That Shane and Jason. Yeah, Jason got a little aggravated, but it was beautiful, man. How many racks did he run? Like 6 or 7?
I think it was. I want to say 6. Yeah, I want to say there was 5, and then they had the racking controversy, and
yeah,
which I was the tournament director on duty there, and it's like they were across the aisle. I never knew there was an issue until after Jason quit. It's like, well, can't do anything now.
Well,
quit.
You know what I mean? Like there's a million things I guess you could complain about, but I mean, Shane got out on some tough rack. That last rack was tough.
Oh, it was. And
so he split the one ball.
He was playing lights out.
Yeah. And I'm just like, if he's cheating, he's not a good cheat. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a great shot, Jessica.
I've known Shane for a long time. I've never.
He's not no cheater.
He doesn't have to cheat to win.
Hey, I guarantee.
Neither does Jason. That's the thing. And they both. Jason was making the corner ball at.
95% of the people have left gaps, man. I mean, it'll work itself out.
You're racking on these tables. Anytime those tables had gone through a week of a whole bunch of different people racking on them. They don't rack perfect,
No,
they don't rack perfect.
No, not at all. I'm just
All right,
saying.
We got this 8-ball to tie this match back.
Let's go, Jessica. Stay down.
Yep, you want to stay perfectly still, just like the
get a little help. Get a little help.
No,
that's not bad.
She got a little help from the 12, but it's
not bad. That 11 ball is a little close for comfort.
Yep, the 11 and the 12 are going to be trouble here.
Yeah, they're going to be in trouble.
I like shooting this 10 and try to get on the 12 now.
Hey, man.
Just.
You kind of play a little risk, maybe bump the 8, but you have to do something. There's no other shot that makes sense right now.
You might.
It doesn't make sense.
If you hit it bad, you might make the 8, but you're.
I mean, you could even come down and bump the 11 away from there. I mean, there's a lot of good that can come from it. You just got to take the risk.
You're never going to have an easier shot to get down there on those than you have right now. It's tough.
Well, you just can't be afraid to make the shots. Oh, that's tough. That's kind of.
All right, they still have a chance. Now you can shoot the 9 and get over here, but
just bank the 12, man. Just fire him in. No, I'm just playing. Don't listen to me. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the 9 ball would be a good shot.
Yeah, don't mister. I just do what simple backbank the 12.
Yeah, I know, right? I like to talk about it. I don't like to perform
like
that. Right. Yeah, I like to shoot straight ends. You leave me straight in. Hey, we're gonna be all right.
We watched him play in backbank 2 8-12s.
Yeah, I didn't backbank anything. I'm shooting. Oh,
she's above him. Now you're in trouble. Because that 14 is real tough shooting over the 11.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to have a shot.
Not at all.
What I like almost doing here is just roll that 11.
I was thinking the same thing.
On top of that 8 and, leave them hooked.
Yeah. That's perfect. Because I don't think that they can get there from the one rail from the bottom.
You can't really kick. The 12's blocking.
She's thinking about it.
That's about all you have.
And of course, unless you backbank the 12 down the quarter.
Well, yeah.
That's just not a good shot. Just don't do it.
Roll this 11. Just come off the rail, block the 8, and...
Zance said, never miss a ball from the chair.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got about a 2,000 Fargo rate in this chair right here.
That's great. You don't lose.
I can give Shane the 6 from this chair.
Yeah. Shay could give me the sticks, and it wouldn't even matter.
Guy coming by the tournament desk yesterday, and he says, "How do I find out what my Fargo rate is?" Uh-oh.
No good.
Well, ball in hand on the 8. I've learned as a commentator, you don't ever say, "Well, this one's over."
Yeah, because you guys give them that commentator's curse.
Oh.
You know what?
There was a guy had a shot about. Well, it wasn't this easy, but it was. Oh, look at that! Wow, that was close. That was close.
Did she miss you?
It was. She almost rolled over the top of it, but it was okay. But oh
I
my
just seen it.
goodness.
I just seen it right there. I don't know if that was a good hit or not. It might have been. It was close.
Let's see. That was
It was close. That commentator's curse. I believe in it.
Oh, tell you, if you don't, just sit in this chair back here. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's why you should never concede. Funny stuff happens. That was almost. Especially at the amateur level, people get nervous. They just do things they would never do. All right, we're 2-2, halfway through this race to 4.
All right.
Not sure what we have coming up here at 1:30 after this match, but I know it's another Scotch doubles match.
When's your
I
last
believe-
stream?
I think you guys are the last match scheduled for tonight. 7:30 final is
Okay.
no. Yeah, I don't think there's anything scheduled after that. I believe we may have.
Oh, it rattled. Nothing.
I know we've got the mixed Scotch doubles coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Maybe the third place match for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming up. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. It's
I know at like 4 we have like 2 finals going at 4 o'clock. I
Yeah.
believe the mixed is one of them, and
there's Potter and Williams against Shawnee and his partner. We lost heel to both of them.
well, that's when you know you were playing good. It was just BadBoys gave you kind of a tough draw.
That's okay. I like it. It's
I,
competitive. We made it far, so.
I used to play in the Western BCA regional out in Oregon every year, and it was like 7 times I lost to, the guy who ended up winning the tournament. I said twice I lost to the 2 guys who finished first and second. I'm like, dang, working for BadBoys doesn't really pay off.
Yeah, it's
Can't get a good draw.
Yeah, you set up the tournament, then you get terrible draw. That's brutal.
Yeah,
That is brutal. I feel sorry for the people that draw the people that win it right off the bat.
yeah.
It's just brutal.
I'd rather lose to the guy who goes on and wins it though than to you lose. There's nothing worse than you lose a match and then the guy just flames out in the next match. Plays terrible.
That's what happened
You're
to
like,
me.
how did I lose to this guy?
That's exactly what happened to me last year. I lost my very first match. The guy should have never beat me, and then I won 10 straight.
Or you've just you finish out the money, you're barely getting the money, and you're watching it. It's like towards the end, and you're like, how did this guy ever get there?
Exactly. Exactly.
He's doing everything wrong.
Yeah. That's brutal.
Well, these balls still laying kind of funky.
Yeah.
That 5 doesn't really have a pocket right now. I think the 6 goes in the side.
So if she can get good on the 6, she can bump that out of there. And
she sacrificed the 1 trying to get there.
And it just looks like the 11-12's got a little weird.
Yeah, and I don't know that 15 is going to have to be cleared out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know if the 9 goes or not. These stripes are really kind of, well, we're going to find out if the 9 goes now, I think.
Yeah.
If not, I'd be playing safe off the 13 down here and tucking her in behind the 15.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Kind of break those out. In fact, I would probably do that anyway, even if the 9 goes. Because the 9 doesn't really, you make it, but you're not really leading to anything.
Exactly. You kind of want to leave that anyway.
Get the 12, 13 separated.
Yeah. 9 could be your safety valve.
Mm-hmm.
And she's taking it.
She's going to shoot the 9.
That'll work.
Alrighty, I made mine.
So she's setting her up for the combo, I guess. Or Jessica, knowing her, she'll shoot this ball over the 4 and draw back into that rail. She might shoot that combo.
Yep, she just called the combo.
If she can make it, she might be able to break it out. She's
yeah.
She's shooting high left. She's trying to break it out.
Oh, look at this. She tucked it.
Get in front of there. Think that 5 will go in the side off the 6?
Yeah, I believe
Maybe.
it does, but you're not really going to have a whole lot. The 6 is going to get pushed up on the rail. The key ball's going over to the right. So
you can shoot the 4 ball down here in the corner. Maybe.
Well, yeah, you might be able to.
But
She might get
it's,
hooked.
it's going to be hard.
I think she'll be hooked on the. Yeah, she'll probably have the 4 after this. She's.
Oh, she just hit it straight.
Yeah, she hit too much 6 ball.
All right. Now it looks like table's open.
Yeah.
It's go time.
Jessica did a good job of opening everything up off of that last shot.
Yeah. All she has to do is make the 11 and float
this
down.
11, yep.
All right.
Big game here. Somebody's going to be on the hill after this game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That
was pretty fortuitous.
That definitely turned out way better than
it could have. Yeah, she fired that in, but she moved that 15 over just enough.
I heard her make the ball from in here. She smoked it.
Yeah. We're like, roll it in. Wham! Okay, I'd just shoot and stop right there. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Just pop back out. Pop back out. Shoot it inside corner.
13. Come off the bottom rail for the 12.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
That was pretty.
She pops those balls pretty good, but
does the 8 go on the side, or is that 5 blocking
I think
it?
the 5 is blocking it, but it goes up in the corners.
Yeah.
I like the way Jessica took the time to walk over and look at right where she wanted to get, and boom,
Perfect.
she's there. She's perfect.
She plays so good. That's how I met Gabe Owen, through Jessica.
Oh, yeah?
He was coming through Veneta on his way to the Texas Open, and I didn't know who he was, and I just started shooting pool. And then when he beat me very bad,
I remember
I checked his credentials, and then I found out why I got beat so bad.
I played Gabe once at the U.S. Bar Table Championships in Reno, and it was like right after he'd won the U.S. Open. Holy smokes, he played so good. It was unreal.
Gosh. Uh-oh. Is she going forward?
I think she is.
Uh-oh. There it go. Oh, man. Oh. Hey.
Okay. See, it's tough to tell the angle sometimes they have. It's like, yeah, forward to me did not look like. It's like, just draw it straight back.
Let's go, Jessica. She's going to drill this in the corner. She's going to drill it.
Hit these kind of shots really nice.
Drilled it.
Just center pocket.
She plays great. She plays
I
great.
just-
Let's go, Jessica.
I don't fire them like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Jessica she owes me. She owes me some money. I'm out here putting her on display.
That's a saying some nice things about her. So.
Yep. Shit, what a
All
great
right,
duo.
so Jessica and Tammy take a 3-2 lead. They're on the hill.
Yeah, on the hill.
And if this does go hill, they will have the break in the case game because Tina and Deborah are breaking now. It's alternating break here. It's pretty cool that they had the men's scotch and women's scotch along with the, you get to see some teams you wouldn't normally.
Exactly.
We had one last night, mother and daughter, and I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, I play this guy. I've known him for a few years, and his teammate. I always thought it was his brother. The last few years, it's his son.
Oh, wow.
They look just alike. So I thought, and they both look extremely young.
Well, that's the way the Spence is. And it was like
Wow,
Renee.
What a break.
Their names were even like really close. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be really tough. But thank goodness mom had blonde hair and daughter had red hair. Or I'd be like, that was about the only way you could tell them apart. It's like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
But I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. How many opportunities would you get to play scotch doubles with your mom?
Exactly. That's awesome.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen any father and son
But,
teams out there, but I'm sure there was probably
yeah,
more.
there was a guy that I played with. He came down here and played with his son for the first year. They got 25th.
That's pretty cool.
That's not bad. His son played in the novice last year, so hey, they do great. They played. I think his son won the novice last year, actually.
We had more young kids playing at Derby City this year than we've ever had.
Really?
It was really awesome. Like 12, 13 years old.
Wow.
I was like, and they could play. They.
Yeah.
Like, what a cool experience and
Right. And that's the thing,
it's funny when Billy Thorpe just turned 21. I go, just turned 21. I said, my God, I've known you for it seems like for 8 or 9 years.
Exactly.
I said, what were you, 12 when you first started coming to Derby? He goes, yeah, I think so. He says, my dad was bringing me to Derby when I was 12. And he was in the action room constantly. It's like,
yeah. And it tells.
oh,
And it tells.
yeah,
He's amazing. He's amazing. He plays with conviction. I mean, it's just beautiful.
It's been really nice to see him kind of make the transition from gambler to tournament player.
Right. And like I said, you guys have been watching them, for a long, long time. So you get to kind of see that transition to where they go from a pretty good player to top level.
This one young kid, he comes up and he waited all day long to play Justin Bergman. He had to play Justin in the 9-ball, but Justin made it all the way to the finals in the 1 pocket. And so he says, I don't care. He says, we can play at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm good with that. He says, because the longer he plays, the tireder he's going to get, And he's like, I'm like, okay, well, maybe you should go take a nap or something. No, I'm good, He sit there all day long, follow Justin around like a little puppy dog, watching him play. Finally, they played. It was 1:30 in the morning.
Shot.
And he comes over, and I said, well, how'd it go? He goes, oh, he got me 9-4. He says, should have been 9-6, though. He goes, I made one mistake, on a safety. And he goes, he just ran 5 racks. I'm like, oh, well. I said 9-4. I said, well, good job. I said, you've won 4 more games off of Justin than I've
Exactly.
ever won in my life. I said, I've played him twice in 8-ball, and he's beat me 5-0 both times. Never missed a ball against me.
Good. I really hope JB tries to get back on the Moscone Cup again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he's a great player. I just like everything about his game. Oh, I'd shoot that 12 ball right now. Is she gonna try to make it through there? Oh, banked it.
Oh,
wow. Let's go.
That's just
That's not even who I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm sorry. If you go back and watch the Jessica, I'm not rooting for them, but oh man, I got excited right there.
It's funny you try not to root for one team or the other, but it's like I just root for good pool.
Yeah, that was exciting.
I want to
right
see
there.
somebody win on a great shot, not I won because the other guy dogged it.
Yeah, she shoots that 12 and just draws into the rail and comes back.
Yeah, I think just make this 12.
Yeah.
You'll have
Make sure she don't lay on the rail. Get her player stuck.
Just kind of shoot it with a stop shot, right?
Yeah.
Or draw it off the side rail and back out.
I think they're calling a ref.
Yeah, I could see maybe. I mean, from here it looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty. But you never know. I didn't call a ref.
Funny, I had one of the refs was saying that there was more. They had more calls in the men's Scotch doubles than they ever had in the mixed, And I'm thinking that's kind of odd, You.
Yeah, people just get it so uptight and.
Oops, move the.
Yeah, don't it?
Wow, I think I would have made her leave it there.
Yeah.
It was on the rail.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have had her put that back.
Oh, she didn't ask.
Oh.
She didn't ask.
That'll be a foul.
She didn't. Oh, okay. She said she didn't put it back in the right place.
Yeah,
she rolled it on the rail.
Man, if she rolled that on the rail, I'm like, it's staying on the rail. They really should have had the referee put it back.
Well, if she rolled it to the rail and moved it back out, that's a foul, right? Because she didn't ask her opponent to move it.
See, back here it's hard to tell. Did she ask? That's about where it was.
Yeah.
But, man, when she moved it, okay, now they're putting it back on the rail. Okay.
That's gross.
The other well, Jessica and Tammy should have got up and came out and looked and said, okay, let it, let's leave it on the rail.
If she leaves her partner good, she can draw back into that 8 and get it out of there. She has to leave her perfect for it. And I think that might have gotten her head right there.
Yeah.
And she left them terrible. What a roll.
I don't know that the 6, well, the 3 may go by the 8 now, but it's on the rail. Yeah, you're supposed to make the decision before the 8 balls move back. I mean, it's like they moved it back, and then they decide, no, we want it back to where it was disturbed. And it's like,
yeah. Go ahead and I just shoot the one right there and block that 12. I wouldn't even try to make it. I just roll and leave the cue ball on the end rail.
I would shoot. I was gonna say I would shoot the one rail first into that ball, and make sure I got at least block the pocket. I think I'd call it in case it went in.
Right. That makes sense.
Nothing worse than pocketing a ball.
See,
and going, man, I'm out of.
You don't want to
call that.
You don't want to play safety when a ball's.
Yeah, she's gonna try and make this 7. Okay, didn't scratch. Okay. All right, well, she's got the 6.
Now she can get on the right side of the 1 and get out. Maybe. That 8 ball is a little tough, man.
Now you're thinking, can we put the 8 ball back where it was originally?
Yeah. Come on, Jessica.
Well, I wasn't worried about the 1 there. Although I think the 3 does go.
Yeah.
Well, Tammy's looking at the 1. She may go rail first into the 12 here. Yeah, she's going to shoot this 1.
All right. That's going to be good.
Now, technically, she should have called this, but, I mean, it's obvious to everybody where she's playing it, but, well, okay, that went in clean.
Come on. Bam. Perfect. Well, they're going to leave the 3 ball for the last ball.
Does the 8 go? I don't think it does. I think it's on.
It's not on the rail. You can tell there's a little separation, but I'm not trying to. I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot that. I definitely don't want to do that.
Okay. Are you playing for the 3 here?
Bump the 8.
Yeah.
Raise the 8 with the 3.
I think that's what she was trying to draw, and she overdrew it a little bit.
Go down. I think she can still bump it and go down to the end rail and come out. It's tough. It's just a tough shot.
If the 8 goes, I even like to shoot the 2, draw back a little bit, play the 3 in the upper left.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I don't know. It's so tough to tell on the monitor sometimes whether balls go or not.
Definitely.
We're like, I don't think this goes. And then, you guys just fire it right in. Like, okay, well, apparently it went. I had one last night. It's like, man, she looks like she's trying to get into this window that if you gave me ball in hand, I don't think I could get in. And she goes like 2 rails, gets in the window, and I go, well, I just don't think, And her partner just fires the ball right through there, and I'm like, okay, it went. It's like, what match am I watching?
Shooting it in the side. I hope she doesn't slow roll this.
And
yeah, just hit it just enough to come back to the middle of the table. There you go. Oh gosh.
Okay, she didn't.
It's gonna be tough.
She did brush the 8
and made it worse.
But yeah, I don't know that she made it better.
All right, Jessica's gonna 3 rail this and leave her a bank, or she's.
What are you looking at here?
Maybe she's looking at the cross corner, but I would at least try to leave her cross side bank.
Yeah, if you could get out.
She's just gonna float it in. Maybe the carom. I don't know what she was looking at. Maybe trying to shoot off the foot. I don't know.
Looking at a safety here, just roll up on the 8.
Maybe so. Just hit the bottom of it, put it right there next to the 14.
Could be, yeah. Just which
try to
would
get
not be a bad.
Try to get ball in hand, and then you can create some separation off that. Oh, I think she called safe.
Oh, she did. She called safe because the other team is up to. Wow.
That's not bad.
She called safe. Deborah is now at the table. Okay, that was good too.
I sure would shoot that 14 and bring that cue ball back down here and make them make a freak shot.
That's the kind of thing you miss, when you're sitting out in the hallway like this. It's like, oh, okay, she called safe. If you're sitting in there, a lot of times you hear it.
Yeah.
But we don't have to worry about bothering the players. All right, she made a hit, but I think this 8 ball goes. This would be for the match.
All right, girly.
Tammy Mendenhall has this shot to secure their spot in the finals.
Her name's Tammy?
Yep.
Let's go, Tammy. Let's go.
It's funny, her and Jessica both had their names on their shirt, but I was like, all right, I got to figure out who's who. And they kind of showed me the names on the shirt, and I said, yeah, but I won't be able to read that on the stream.
James Littlejohn said, the only thing I don't like about Justin is the amount of time he spends on a shot.
Yeah.
Well,
he has slowed down a little over the years.
If you're watching it, it's boring, but, he's just trying to ensure he gets out.
Hey,
whatever it takes.
When making these shots determines whether you're going to eat tonight. And that's kind of, there's a big difference between the level those guys play and the level we play. It's like,
yeah, because, I have a 9 to 5. I go back and I work. You know, that's how he's gonna survive. So
Pool is his 9 to 5. So
Alvin said, "So slow." Well, you can come up here and get some of this action. We can. We got some. I got some time to kill, actually. So
Dante would love to play some sets with somebody because it's a way better odds than it is in the casino.
definitely.
The casino's been giving him the 5. All right, here we go. She's looked it over. I would shoot this easy. I would not fire this.
Let's see.
Oh, she was cutting it all the way.
Oh, she's gonna get a good roll. She's gonna get a good roll.
Oh boy. Well,
That's weird.
This is
tough because that 14 could stick.
Yeah. Okay. This combination is not the hardest in the world, but where is the 14 going after?
Yeah. James Littlejohn said, "I get it. I'm not playing for a beer at the end of the game."
That's exactly right.
I'm playing for a beer at the end of the game, not dinner.
There you go.
Just run the cue ball down the rail.
Yeah, it's one thing to be playing for a beer. It's another thing to be playing for the rent.
Man, I guess Alvin is a pro. This guy thinks everything's so simple. He's a genius.
Okay.
That's good safety.
She wanted to make sure they lived to shoot another shot. She pushed that 8 up there so that Jessica's
going to call something. Maybe. I don't know. She likes to fire them in.
I'm like, what do you do here?
Oh, she's called safe. She's going to try to roll up to that 14 and leave that 8 ball right on. Oh, she double kissed it.
Well, that was a good shot.
Wow.
That was a good shot.
Wow. This is getting pretty interesting.
All right, we'll see another safety here.
Oh.
Okay,
That's not bad because they only have one ball. Man.
It's like, does the 12 go? You know, the 8-12 combination on? Because you could shoot that and leave the 8 in front of that hole and bring the cue ball out.
I definitely would call the 8 over there in that corner and just draw the ball straight back.
Top left?
Yeah, top left corner. Just in case it caroms off of it. And I'd draw the ball straight back.
No, she looks like she's...
Leave the distance for the cash. Leave the distance. See how steady them nerves are.
Well, and it's tough when your opponent's on the hill and you got to shoot. You got to come with a big shot.
Yeah. Definitely would much rather play from the hot seat than fighting back.
Yeah, but you know, running these tournaments like this, I find it so often the team sitting in the hot seat loses that first set because, like tonight, you guys will have just played a match, you know. So
they've been sitting.
They've sit all day. You know, they're gonna sit till 7:30 tonight. Now, if they're smart, they'll come in here about 5:30 or 6 and hit some balls for about an hour. But so many times they don't.
He said, Zant said, pocket the 8 and leave the cue ball by the corner. That makes no sense. Because then you just win the game. The 12, not the 8. Okay.
Pocket the 12.
Now he fixed it. He fixed it.
That's kind of what I was thinking. If you can pocket this 12 and just get the cue ball over. But you got to leave that 8 sitting in front of the hole.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it, that's for sure. She's just having trouble coming up with something she feels confident in pulling the trigger.
Yeah, she's going to make that 8 ball.
Well, she left a shot. They can. She was trying to get behind the 8, I think.
Yeah.
She didn't do it. She can just roll this in the side. We're going to be looking at Hill. You know, we were talking about Justin Bergman, and he just picked up a sponsor, Jam Up Apparel, who's down here in the corner sponsoring our stream.
All right, Jam Up Apparel. I need to get it. Oh, she butchered it.
Oh, she hit the point. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Jessica, she's
look,
ice.
Look at the way she's walking to the table.
I've never seen Jessica so...
It's like, I got this.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Jessica Westbrook and Tammy Mendenhall are in the finals.
All righty.
They'll be waiting to see who comes through.
Well, thanks for having me in the booth to burn some time.
Thanks for joining us. It's always fun to get somebody a little different in here.
Yeah, I might
People
come
get
back.
tired of hearing me and Rick all the time.
Oh, man. Well, I might come back later.
All right, folks, we're going to shut this down. We'll probably be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. We got to fire it back up. Don't forget to refresh on the YouTube channel. And we'll be back in just a few with another exciting match. Thanks, everybody.